Hi, I'm Todd, the CEO and co-founder of Pendo. Welcome to the Product Discovery Certification course. If you're a product manager, designer, engineer, or leader of one of those teams, you know that one of the most important and challenging parts of the job is deciding what to build. And the stakes are high. According to Pendo research, about 80% of features shipped by software companies are rarely or never used. That amounts to billions of dollars of wasted R&D spend each year and lost revenue in a time where product teams are measured by the impact they have on the business. On top of wasting money, it also means you're wasting precious time you could be spending on building features your users actually want and will pay for. In a world where customers can easily switch software, your business depends on knowing what your end users need, sometimes before they know it themselves. This is also true for those building software for internal employees. Failing to deliver on employees' needs can negatively impact their satisfaction and business productivity as a whole. As I just mentioned, in addition to building functionality that meets users' needs and proactively solves their problems, product teams also have to deliver products and features that align with business objectives. That's because today's product managers are increasingly accountable for delivering business outcomes, not just product outputs. This leads us to the very topic of this course, because effective product discovery is one of the best ways to drive outcomes like reducing risk in the development process, lowering support and R&D costs, and increasing revenue. Now, before we get any further, let's take a moment to define product discovery. Product discovery is the process of understanding customers' problems and needs, and then validating or rejecting solutions before development. It's usually a joint effort between product managers, product designers, and engineers, which we call the product trio. Discovery is also the first phase of the product management lifecycle, which you learned about if you took our Product Management Basics certification course. Although product discovery is well defined, it's not as well understood. Today, discovery is essential to ensuring you're not relying on gut feel decisions, and AI is transforming what doing product discovery at scale can look like. Still, some teams might avoid discovery because it seems too time-consuming or complex. Or worse, they feel like they just have to build whatever their sales team requests. But with rising pressure on product teams to build products that meet business goals, it's not only crucial to perform product discovery, you have to get it right. So what does that look like? I like to think about getting to know your customers in 3 buckets: understanding what they do, how they feel, and what they want. This should be the foundation of any and all discovery work. What customers do represents users' behavior inside your application. What features do they adopt? Which ones do they ignore? How do they complete tasks and journey through your app? How customers feel represents users' sentiment based on their experience with your software. Where are they finding delight and frustration? What's useful and valuable, and what's annoying? Finally, what customers want represents users' feedback and feature requests that help inform what you build and what you improve. This is the co-creation dialogue with your customer. Now, in a perfect world, product teams could spend an unlimited amount of time with their customers to deeply understand their needs, challenges, and what they want from the software. But this is rarely possible, and it definitely does not scale. For example, I used to coach my product teams to sit with support or meet with sales to get a pulse on what customers want and how users feel about our products. While certainly helpful for gaining insight, none of that was scalable. And it was way too easy to introduce bias when you're relying on individuals to synthesize feedback. The good news is that today, product managers have more data at their fingertips than ever before, and AI tools can help them analyze this data on a scale like never before. By combining quantitative and qualitative data and the power of AI, teams can implement a discovery process that is iterative, customer-centric, and even automated. Let's go through an example to help bring this to life. Say your team is trying to identify opportunities for new features. By first looking at your product's usage and replay data, you might see that a particular cohort of users is struggling to complete a certain task. Let's say they are all account managers trying to share reports with colleagues. After reading through feedback these users have submitted and using AI to extract common themes, you learn they're all hungry for a specific solution you don't currently offer. Turns out they were trying to use an export reports workflow to also share them, and then getting frustrated when that didn't work. Insights like these can help your team surface opportunities to build new features, workflows, or products that solve the challenges your customers are facing. Data is also key to understanding the potential impact of a possible solution. You need to be able to answer questions like, what gets better if this solution works? How many customers will benefit from this product or feature? How will that directly impact my bottom line? Product usage data, in combination with revenue and other business data, can help you answer these questions before you dedicate any time or resources to development. To help set the stage for the rest of this course, let's walk through 5 core tenets of successful product discovery. The first tenet is user empathy. As I've already mentioned, cultivating a deep understanding of your users' needs, motivations, and frustrations is crucial. Try your best to imagine yourself in users' shoes and see the world through their eyes. The second tenet is collaboration. Effective product discovery requires teamwork among product managers, designers, developers, and user researchers. The third tenet is prioritization. With a wealth of quantitative and qualitative user insights, you'll need to prioritize which problems to solve and which features to build based on their feasibility and potential business impact. The fourth tenet is measurement. Be sure to define clear metrics that align your product and business goals to measure the success of your product discovery efforts. And the fifth tenet is continuous learning. Product discovery is an iterative, continuous process. Be prepared to learn from your data and research, adapt your approach, and continuously refine your understanding of user needs. Above all, remember that discovery isn't just a single stage in the development lifecycle. It's a mindset you can leverage during every stage. Whether you're considering an entirely new platform or prioritizing which existing feature to update, you'll always be better off by first understanding your users' needs and determining which idea will have the greatest impact. Throughout the rest of this course, you'll hear about product discovery frameworks, strategies, and tactics that you can implement at your own organization. You'll also learn how to ensure you're making product decisions that drive business value. By the end of this course, you'll know the fundamentals of the product discovery process, how to apply data-driven product discovery tactics, ways to leverage AI for more effective and efficient product discovery, and best practices for scaling your product discovery efforts. We've also included some real-world examples of product discovery in practice to showcase the outcomes companies like yours are driving. At the end of the course, you'll have the opportunity to complete a short exam to test yourself in the concepts you've learned. Feel free to reference the study guide to help you prepare for the exam. You can access the study guide in the next lesson and again at the very end of the course. Once you complete the course and pass the exam, you'll receive your very own Product Discovery Certified digital badge. You can add it to your resume or LinkedIn profile and share it to get recognition for your new knowledge and skills. With that covered, let's get started.